Welcome back to Nightingale's Motorcycle Restorers and Metal Finishers. We're just catching up on a few things. We've had a lot of wheels in, but we're going to stick to TLR 200 Honda wheels. Now, this is an alternative when you don't strip the actual wheel down and we ceramic coat the centres and stainless steel and new rims. These are rims what have been on for the lifetime of the bike. So they usually come in quite rough, but it's a kind of a get out of jail and making them look really cool. I've done them in black. Well, we're doing these ones in bronze. I'm showing you one wheel I've just painted and the preparation what goes into the front wheel. I'll show you the prep on it. So what we'll do is, the idea of this video is to show you that if you ceramic coat the wheel complete, first of all I put the wheels and trued them up to make sure that the spokes are all tight and we're in line. But you can, with the ceramic coating, still adjust them on the nipples. So it's a full wheel, remember, so it's a rim that's probably got like your curb rash damage, and then the spokes are rusty. And with this, by doing it on a C series, an air cured series, in this ceramic coating, you don't have to put it in the oven, so you can even sell the bearings and the seal, and we don't have to worry about changing them. It's a little bit extra money which you'll save, but so I mask everything off. I prepare them in a really ultra fine media, and then do a bit of work on the rims, bit of work on the inside where the tube goes, because usually they're badly eroded, and then acetone them, gas them out, all the usual things, and then ceramic coat them. So this is in a bronze effect. I'll show you a wheel I've just painted and a wheel I've prepared close up, and as you can see, it's quite cool on the actual finish, ready for painting. So we'll have a quick look. So this is the wheel close up. If we get onto the actual substrate, you can see, and the spokes, and everything's been acetoned and gassed out, masked off, bearings are still in it. And here's one I painted in the bronze. So that's the ceramic coating, and I think that looks pretty cool. And again, it saves all the stripping down of the wheels and the money involved with fresh spokes and everything. So we've got a lot of things in this week. Going back onto some the last video on TLR frames, I said I was going to show you a chrome effect frame. Fortunately, someone's bought that frame. They saw it modified, they saw everything on it, and they came in and they wanted it in straightforward blasted back. And all I've done is I zinc coated it, and they've taken the frame away. But I am going to do some bits on the chrome effect. It's just how things changed in this week in the workshop. So we'll move on to some other wheels what came in. These were race wheels, TZ wheels. I've had about 4 sets of these in. I'm going to show you a wheel close up. I will prep it ready for powder coating, and then also got a really nice Suzuki framing and a Yamaha framing. The Yamaha frame's in for powder coating. A lot of work went into it, prepping it. I've been playing with some more suppliers on the powders. This was like just off matte to satin. He wanted it. I've just identification plate I've all masked off. Every nut and every thread inside I've masked off, and I've just put the actual frame plate back on now. So we'll go and have a look at these two things and go from there. So I think this is about 6 sets of wheels I've had in from Friday, but I'll show you real close up. Done a bit of rim repair, just slightly on a couple of wheels. These didn't need it, but the last 2 have. As you can see close up, there's no indentations, there's nothing on them, and then we took them straight to powder. As I say, this is a white powder, and it's sat on it lovely. If you look at it close up and everything, you know, there's no orange peel, there's nothing in it. It's lovely. So the next thing we'll just go on to is the frame I'm on about, and I think this is particularly nice. This was in like the alloy billet looking frame, so I'll show you it close up. And this is powdered. So we've got a frame ID and everything, and we're going to put this, just put riveted this back on, and we can move over to the chassis and everything. If we get a close up of this now, as you can see, you'd think I'd actually painted that rather than powder. It's a superb powder I'm getting in for this. The last few jobs I've had in another supply, it's been fantastic. And that's the swinging arm. Again, everything masked off, everything was taped. If you look, everything I've got bolted up for every screw and orifice. obviously when you're putting it back together, there's now worse than powder coating stuck in threads, which I appreciate. It's a nightmare. And that looks really good, that. So till the next video, as I say, the chrome effects one I'll be doing on something else now, but I'm just kind of showing you a few things from powdering and what we can do in the workshop. There's quite a few things coming in, a bit of different bikes and projects now, because winter's here and people are bringing a lot of parts in. So till the next one, thanks very much.